Yo, what's up, Hollybox33? How y'all doing? Hope you guys can see my right hand okay. I like this tune. Yo, what's happening, you guys? This is your boy, Mr. Rick, coming at you live from Lake Tahoe, California. Just here to pick. I got so much love yesterday. I was kind of troubled when I woke up because I put a lot of work in the past few videos, and I was just kind of bothered. I was just trying to think, like, just kind of looking on YouTube to see what other people are doing for banjo lessons, and I saw the button to go live. It's like I haven't done that on YouTube before, so I tried it, and I got a whole lot of love from you guys, and I really appreciated it. So I thought this maybe I don't know, just might be fun little habit to make while I'm up here. Let's see. Let me see some of your questions. Hi, Ricky. Killer Doodlin'. What's your favorite brand of mustache wax? Well, just between you and me, and there's only 7 people in the chat. I actually use pomade, and I was using this brand. It's called what's the brand of? It's like the name of some mafia guy. I forget. It's some Italian name. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I got it at Target for like $20. I was gonna return it, but it was good. You know, it was worth it. Play Cherokee Shuffle. Okay, I'll play Cherokee Shuffle. Any other hobbies besides snowboarding? Yes, dude. Your boy is balls deep in cryptocurrency. I put $1,000 in. Right now it's about $10,000. I'm currently a liquidity provider on this exchange called QuickSwap, and I just put some money in, and they pay me to use my funds so people can swap their cryptocurrencies, and that's on the Matic network. But that's kind of something that one of my friends got me into. It does start with a P. I don't think it's called Proaso. But yeah, so cryptocurrency is one of my other hobbies right now. Do I have any other hobbies? Snowboarding, yeah. Mountain biking, I do mountain bike a lot. Rock climbing a little bit right now. The gyms have been closed, but I do enjoy a lot of rock climbing. Skateboarding for sure. I don't skate that much because it's fucking dangerous. I don't like falling on concrete. Let's see. Wait, no, big country instead. Okay, I can do both of those. It sounds like money laundering for the 21st century. I don't even know about it yet. But no, because they have it pretty well down. Like as far as I can tell, the only way to get money back out of the system is through a centralized network, so you can so the tax man knows about it. So it's not exactly money laundering. The tax man knows all about it. Anyways, yeah, let's see. Let's try let's try big country. Why not? That's like there's a little bit of Béla Fleck's big country for you. Hey, Josh, what's going on, dude? Josh just bought a banjo that I ordered. Well, kind of. There's this dude named Tim Bavesley. What's your philosophy on learning more than one song technique at a time? Okay, or get one thing down before moving on. Let's see. Well, I'm in a different phase of my learning than I am now, but I will say there's a difference between learning and practicing. When you're learning something, it takes a lot more time. And then when you're actually practicing it, it's like you've already learned it. It's already under your muscle memory, and you just got to get a little better at it. Like for me, like I practice a little more than I learn. Like if I'm gonna like do single string, I'd have to practice a little bit to get it back under my fingers. But if I'm learning that tune or learning that style, I'd have to spend a lot more time on it. And so if I am learning and I'm not practicing, but I actually just want to like learn how to do this thing, I'm not going to be jamming on it. I'm just going to be like literally practicing it. And how I'll do that is pretty specific. For instance, like the jig set that I put out recently, that was probably one of the ones that I practiced like every day for a week recently. This thing. So what I will do is I'm a morning person. It took me a while to come to terms with this, but if I'm practicing, I'll get up around the same time every morning, and it's usually around 6:30, and I'll practice like, okay, here's another little tip. You guys want another little tip? How I actually do it is if I'm learning Celtic tunes, I'll go to the session.org, I'll look up the name of the song, export the MIDI file, put the MIDI file into table edit, mess around with the fingering so the fingerings are agreeable, export the MIDI file from there into Ableton, put a drum beat to it, and then I'll have something that I can change the tempo of. So it'll have the MIDI file of like, say, 3 songs that I downloaded from the session all in there. And then I'll play along to that every morning for like an hour. And I can highlight little sections here, little sections there, depending on what I'm working on. Usually like ornaments or just like a better fingering or such. But if I'm learning something, I'll do the same thing every day for about a week until I'm ready to record it. That's kind of how I gauge it. I hope that answers your question. That was a lot of information, but I'll play those. That little jig set for you because I love them. Yeah, that was a little jig set that I recently recorded. Michael, Ricky, been struggling for years getting a good technique for trills when trying to play Bach, etc., or just super cool trills. Any suggestion on best techniques for how to make them smooth? There are a few you can do. There's like left-hand trills and right-hand trills. I think the ones you're referring to are the right-hand trills. Before I do that, there's a lot of this kind of stuff. That's all in the left hand. But as far as the right hand goes, it's all about the forward roll. Let's see if I can get it here. Here's a nice one you can do on the first string. Remember, these are all forward rolls. Thumb 1 2, thumb 1 2. And with the thumb, you can play like other notes that are kind of in the scale. This is out of that G shape. This guy. So what you can do, and I like to do this a lot. It's kind of like a banjo meditation. You do these forward rolls, and like you're like falling asleep while doing them. You want it to be so easy. You want to breathe. You really want to relax your back. You want to relax your arm. You want to relax your fingers, your hand, your legs, your hips. You want to relax everything. So your body, basically, you want to change your tendons so this kind of thing can happen easily. And the only way you're going to do that is by breathing while you do it. And it's literally going to take like 100 breaths. Even after 10 breaths, you'll feel a very significant change in your tendons, especially in your back and your arms. What you can do, every thumb, it could be a little better than that. I've practiced that, but you get the idea. But that's getting little triplets going on in the right hand. And then to actually translate that into playing like tunes, like here's a reel that I've been working on. It's like you can go like I'm not really doing that. How about this one? That one. That's what you want to do is thumb 1 2 thumb right there. Yeah, and you are doing 3 fingers on a single string. And the rest is all thumb 1 thumb 1. that tune. I gotta record that one. But I gotta figure out some other ones to do in that scent. And then there's like. Yeah. All right. Move. That's Josh. That's one of my students. He's been taking lessons with me for a few months now. Bless his heart. He wants to ask a very good question. Can you show us how you wear your finger picks? Yes. This is actually, I'm very particular about this. If you notice, the blades of the finger picks go beyond and above where the tip of my fingernails. And what that helps me do is actually for those triplets, it actually helps me dig in. And then yeah, the blades of the picks penetrate beyond the string a lot easier, and I can play what we call the inside rolls a lot easier. So, for instance, like this kind of thing, where my middle finger actually has to go to the second string, because the blade of my finger picks are sticking so far out, I don't need to reach that far. So I'll see a lot of beginners have their finger picks like touching and a little bit below their fingernail, and that's a big. I do not approve. But if I see your finger picks like this, I do approve. Another thing I do is I'll bend it with 2 pairs of pliers on the bands so that they don't overlap and I don't look like a noob. You know what I'm saying? I do use Hofmeier finger picks. They're about $25 for a set. Hofmeier, yeah, they're a little expensive, but you can finance a loan somewhere. And I use the blue chip thumb pick again, like $30. So it's just expensive. It's just expensive, you know. But there's a lot of money in bluegrass, and we don't mind paying it. Yeah. So anyways, what I like to do is how I finger things down here. I like to work out a fingering that's the same everywhere on the neck. So say you like that tune's actually an A minor, the way my buddy taught it to me. I like working out the same fingering anywhere on the neck. So then, like, say you're playing an E minor up the neck after playing down here. It's basically the same fingering. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with singer string, but basically what you want to do is 3 fingers per string and kind of work from there. And then work out all your tunes from that standpoint. 3 fingers per string. And this, that's like an E minor scale starting on the 14th fret. lets you get all you get all your ornaments in there. Don't be afraid of doing those triplets up there. It's the same thing in the right hand. Thanks, Menandros. I've been practicing, you know what I mean? That's another one of my students. He much, dude. How you doing, Menandros? Menandros. No, I never really messed around with the Clawhammer. I haven't gone to the dark side, even though I think Clawhammer's tight and it's more primal than Scruggs style. I do appreciate that about that, and I try to have my playing be. I try to have my playing be very primal, simple, not fancy. It's easier to scale that way, easier to improvise that way. It's just simpler. Clawhammer, I imagine, is more primal, but at the same time, like easier to improvise with. But let's see. You guys know this one? Yeah, that was a Celtic medley by the Béla Fleck, recorded in like 1993. Let's see. Can I play a boogie woogie? Yes, I can. It's what a boogie woogie. Yeah, I'll do some boogie woogie. Let's see. It's what I started playing, and when I reached a plateau of being able to half-ass the first 8 bars of Cripple Creek, and now I've begun to use my fingers thanks to you and Jim Pankey. Oh, well, congratulations, Jesse. Good on you, brother. Let's see. Volstech, Kusera. Pardon if I said that wrong. Volstech, Kusera. Would you be able to teach us and post a tab for the Irish tune you were playing? This one. That one. I could tab that out. It would take me maybe 5-10 minutes, but yeah, I could tab that out for you. And then know that one from Béla. Oh, a Celtic medley. You know, I do actually have that. I have a lot of it tabbed out. Email me through the form, and I'll send you what I have. It's rough, but I'll send you what I have. Email me through the form on my website. It's like rickymeyer.com/lessons. I'll email you what I have. It's not exactly it, but this. I'm happy to email you that. Yes. Okay. So you want to see a boogie woogie, and would you be down to play through your? Would you be down to do a quick play through your Bill Cheatham? You teased us with yesterday. Yeah, I'd be happy to. Okay, cool. So I'll play like Foggy Mountain Spatial, and then I'll do Bill Cheatham. So let's see. Yeah, that was a little Foggy Mountain Spatial. Going out to Joseph over there. Yeah, buddy, I got you. Okay, let's see what's next. Launch Key Mini MK3 was good recommendation. Getting software on my laptop to be playing more guitar, banjo, some dope beats. Sick, dude. Are you using Ableton? I tend to use Ableton for that stuff. But yeah, that little Launch Key Mini, you can program the drums. I love it. I swear by it. Yes. Yes. Okay, so you want a little Bill Cheatham? Or as we say in Boston, they say Bill 'em and cheat 'em and how. A little bit of Bill Cheatham for you. Yeah, melodic styles. It's a lot of muscle memory. I'll say that much. It's a lot of muscle memory. But there's certain things you can do that limits it, so you just kind of have only a few rolls. One thing I didn't really do is this roll. So you can go. Yeah, Bill Cheatham. You know, one that was popular yesterday was it was a steam-powered aerial plane. We'll play that for a little bit. Yeah, a little bit Scruggs style improvisation there. Yeah. So any requests? Hit me. Ask me anything. I'm wasted. I'm kidding. It's like 9 a.m. here in California. Calm down, please, please. Shit, it's just a joke. Yeah, yeah. So what would you guys like to see in a beginner banjo series? My question to you. What would you like to see in an intermediate banjo series or an advanced banjo series? Because pretty soon I'm not going to be snowboarding anymore. I'm going to have a lot of time to be making videos. Somebody touched me, or a simple upbeat hymn. Somebody touched me. I don't think I know that song. Sounds funny though. Sea shanties, more sea shanties. Will you continue on your YouTube channel with play-alongs? You know, I didn't get as many Patreon subscribers as I thought I was going to, or views for that matter, with the play-alongs. For some reason, like the more work I put into videos, the less views and interaction I get. Like I don't really understand it. Like I put a lot of love into the last few videos, and it kind of sucks that it's been getting throttled by YouTube, or people just don't like me anymore because I'm ugly, you know, or my tone sucks, you know, or the pickups on my bass aren't right. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm getting less views than ever. It makes me very sad, Panda. So I was wondering if I would get more organic traffic by starting a banjo lessons for beginners series. Yeah. Let me see some of these questions. Sea shanties. We could do more sea shanties. But that was cool. That video, the sea shanty one that I did, actually got the most views I've ever had because it was a trending song, and that is one way to ride the algorithms. Turkey in the Straw. Yeah, I can do Turkey in the Straw. Beginner, maybe Mozart. You know, I actually have a Mozart video like right now, just waiting to be released. It's like the yeah. So that's a little Mozart piece that I have a video coming out for. Let's see. I Saw the Light. I don't think I know. I Saw the Light. I don't know. I Saw the Light. How's that one go? How's that go? I Saw the Light. Lauren, do you know that one? I Saw the Light. I forget. I think I know that melody. I just got to hear it. Everyone is disgusted by the missing knobs on your bass. Is that what it is, Menandros? They just don't like the missing knobs on my bass because for some reason I don't need, like, you know, they just get in the way of how I slap, dude. So I had to get rid of those things. Yeah. I am a beginner and would love a beginner lesson course from you. Yeah, He-Man, I'm working on that. Oh, what an honor to give banjo lessons to He-Man himself. 01234 is disgusted by the lack of boobs. Wow. You know, I thought people wanted less titties in these videos, but I guess clearly the people demand more titties. I just don't understand it. You know, all I can really do is be myself. That's what it feels like. But then if I be myself and I'm not doing any trending shit, and I'm gonna get throttled again. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, Dan says yes. You're solid at everything you do, but have a distinct personality, and the way that some older players may not gel with. Yeah. It's not only old people that don't gel with me. You know, it's also I don't know. Who else doesn't gel with me, Lauren?
Sometimes I don't like it.
Yeah, sometimes my girlfriend doesn't gel with me either. What's my opinion on the Dead South? I don't know the Dead South, Daniel. I'm sorry. And YouTube is an unkind force. It's the Hank Williams tune. Yeah, Jesse Morton. His mind has been blown. Well, thanks, Dan. I appreciate that. I'm an okay guy, an amazing player. Yeah, it's just funny how sometimes like the more, how can I donate to you? Yo, hit me up on what's my Venmo? I think my Venmo is Ricky-Meyer. My life savings for you. Yo, thanks, dog. You know I'm going to put it back into the cryptocurrency. I'm kidding. I'll put into VTSAX. Calm down, everybody. It's not that much of a risk. Shit. In your playing, I'm hearing big Béla influences. Yeah, you know, I study. I was saying this yesterday, but all banjo players besides Béla Fleck put me to sleep. And that's just the truth. It always has been, always will be. And I think it has something to do with the way Béla Fleck has his rhythm section with the electric bass and the drums. But something about him as a leader and him being able to put albums together really speaks to me. But other than that, his banjo playing is probably, I mean, people think he's like really complicated as a banjo player. He's actually arguably the most simple, scaled. Like one thing I've noticed about Béla Fleck is that he's a very orderly spirit. And with that much order, a lot of his playing comes out like pretty simple. A lot of stuff that he does is diatonic triple stops, isorhythmation, and modes of rhythm. And all that stuff all that nomenclature that I invented for the Banjo Ascension formula is basically my reverse engineering of Béla Fleck's playing. Because I've always wanted to figure out how to do that. But it's really difficult to understand what Béla Fleck's doing if you come at it from a harmonic perspective. If you come at it from a rhythmic perspective and try to analyze Béla Fleck's playing like primarily from the right hand, everything starts to make sense. And when I started like really studying a lot of Béla Fleck, especially the Drive book, and seeing how he breaks everything down into 4-note rolls, that's how I came up with the roll nomenclature, just to come up with theory, like just vocabulary for myself to be able to understand it. I went to Berkeley, but dude, they don't fucking teach shit about rhythm. It's mostly about like notes and how to read them. But as far as all like the vocabulary, I've had to invent it just to make sense of the stuff that I heard. Because without that, man, now I can transcribe Béla a lot faster because I have that foundation of it's a vocabulary that I had to invent. But it comes down to like the kinds of rolls, you know, everything in that modes of rhythm video. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it's basically I identify all the types of rolls, all the types of 4-note rolls, at least as far as I am concerned. And that's, you got alternating rolls, you got alternate thumb, alternate index, alternate middle, and then you got the directional rolls, is like forward and backward. And then the modes of each of those, which is a little beyond the scope of this little chat, unless you really want me to dive into that. But 01234 wants me to play a G run. So if the guitar does this, what really matters there is the rhythm of where it lands. And I can go. And as long as the whole band ends on that downbeat, you're good. It makes a force, very powerful force. And that's one thing a lot of beginner bluegrass players don't realize. Even people who've been playing bluegrass for like 30 years don't even get that. And it's kind of sad that people don't get that there's supposed to be like G runs that all line up together and you smash it. People in the South get that a lot more than people in the North or the West, from what I found. And it makes me sad because you really don't need to be that good at bluegrass. It's just more of a macro orientation thing about those G runs. Hey, Lauren, Daniel Hack says, non-music related, how did skiing go?
Oh.
You want to come talk to the people? So my girlfriend's here. We went skiing yesterday.
I'm nervous.
She's nervous. Never mind. She's not going to come over here. Okay, here she is. This is Lauren. Say hi, world.
Hi,
There's
world.
18 people watching. Hey, where are you guys, by the way? We're in Lake Tahoe. There's Larry. Larry loves my playing, loves my marketing. Cool. Hold on, Larry. I'll get back to your question. So, how did skiing go, Lauren?
Amazing.
Where did we go?
We went to Squaw Valley,
In Lake Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe, and Alpine Mountains next door to each other.
Oh, Daniel's in Sweden.
Oh, we want to come skiing there.
Yeah. Oh, we got somebody in Tennessee. Your marketing guy must be genius. This guy's in Virginia. Tom's in Virginia. Cool.
I'm glad you guys like his marketing.
Yeah, Lauren doesn't like my marketing.
I'm the voice that usually is
Yeah, I can't sleep.
not so happy about it.
Yeah, she's the voice of reason. We got Memphis, Tennessee.
Nice.
CR. What's CR? Is that Czech Republic? We got Banjo Bowling in Kentucky. Sup, dude? All these cool ass fucking people, man. Thanks for hanging out, guys. It's awesome.
I love it.
Oh, we got Dan's in Oregon. Somebody's in the Shenandoah Valley. Cool, man. We're pretty close to Dan, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we went skiing. We didn't reporting live from the moon. Oh shit, dude!
Ooh.
Somebody bought crypto. Let's see. I don't know how to go. We didn't get injured. We went skiing through some valleys, some trees.
Yeah.
We didn't go fast.
There's not a lot of snow, so we were dealing with ice, and
But they groom it pretty well.
they groom it. It's
Yeah.
a really, really nice mountain.
Yeah, we got Dick Smith coming from the UK.
Nice.
Thanks, Dan. Yeah, it was cool. We didn't go too fast. We had a romantic dinner after. We ate a lot of food.
A lot of food.
We ate a lot
and
of
we
food.
played charades.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Menandros is in Philly. We did play charades. Yeah. It was a warm up. We were impressing people with our skills.
Probably
Yeah.
freaking people out.
Yeah. And sometimes when Lauren goes over the line, I have to tell her what I mean. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Cool. What should we play?
I don't know, you were playing something yesterday for them that was so pretty. I don't know what it's called though.
Yeah. Yeah, Thomas says, realize it's March and we still have the Christmas tree up, and he's curious. Well, funny story. So, like last time I was skiing up here, I met some dude on a chairlift, and his name was actually Ricky, and we got along and got his number. We skied all day, and turns out the guy's fucking rich, and we've been staying at his place for 2 weeks.
It's his Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's his Christmas tree. He has it up for years, but you wouldn't believe the size of this place, dude. It's like. But me and this guy were like soulmates. He left, and so it's just us living at his like fucking fat house in Tahoe right now.
Yeah,
Bless his heart. Bless his heart.
He's amazing.
Yeah, so it's an undisclosed location. Can't tell you exactly where we are. But he's hooking us up fat, dude. So I gave him a little banjo concert. Let's see, what else is and yeah, he keeps the Christmas tree up all year round.
Bye,
Was
everybody.
it Ricky Meyer? No, it was not Ricky Meyer. Okay, are these live sessions going to be a daily thing? I don't know. I'm just kind of messing around with it because like I said, I've been very dissatisfied with how the algorithm has been treating me, and I instead of putting a ton of work into like making videos to show people I love them, it was like yesterday I came on and I had some like very like genuine connection with you guys, and I really appreciate that. So I'm gonna keep doing videos for sure, but these live streams are cool because we can just fucking shoot the shit with each other. It feels much more like a community this way, rather than me like fucking blasting my videos on all the Facebook groups. I don't even know if that works. Like, I don't know if people was like, oh God, Ricky posted something again. He posted in 100 groups, like mute him. I never want notifications from him again. So like, I don't know, maybe I'll just do this and yeah. Let's go. Trying different modes. Smart. Yeah. Do you do anyone like Reno Banjo singer? I know Arkansas Traveler. Let's see. I do know Prussia banjos. I haven't played one, but I just ordered a Tim Davis banjo because he's making Béla Fleck copies with and he's like cuts the radius of the neck with a CNC machine, so it's gonna be perfect. Yeah. Here's Arkansas Traveler. Cool, man. I'm happy you got your Prusa. You like it? What's the radius on your neck? This one is it's a 5-inch radius here to a 7-inch radius down here. Do you teach banjo remotely? Yes, I do. I do teach banjo remotely. I have about 7-8 students a week. I saw somebody ask me, are these lectures going to be a daily thing? Somebody else asked about that. Would you explain the Indian rhythmic syllable exercise nomenclature? Yes, you're talking about conical. South Indian rhythmic solfege is that's great. You're going to be my teacher. Yeah, man. Holler at me. Yeah, I do give lessons. Holler at me from my website. What the hell is that? Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. Let's see. It's I'll put the link. Yeah, it's rickymeyer.com/lessons. If you want lessons, holler at your boy through there. I'm happy to give lessons. But yes, would you explain the Indian rhythmic syllable exercise nomenclature? So this is, if you guys want to learn a little thing that I do while I'm walking, this is a South Indian rhythmic solfege, otherwise known as conical, and it sounds like it's like da kita taka da kita, di kita taka di kita, dom kita taka dom kita, nam kita taka nam kita ta, that kind of sound. And you can do like da ta, wait, no, it's like da kita taka. Wait, so it's like da kita taka da kita, di kita taka di kita, dom kita taka dom kita, nam kita taka nam kita, da kita taka di kita taka dom kita taka nam kita da kita taka di kita taka dom kita taka nam kita taka da kita tam tam, something like that. I haven't done it in a little while, but the idea is similar to harmonic solfege, like do re mi fa sol fa mi re do. But instead of syllables identifying harmony, the syllables identify rhythm. And it really helps with banjo. It's also fun. If you want to learn a good one, if there's one I'm going to teach you, it goes like this. It's takati dimita dimi takati tamit takati tamita dimi takata dimita dimi ta. So it's ta-ka-ta di-mi-ta-di-mi. Ta-ka-ta. I'm going to space this out so you guys can see. There you go. Ta-ka-ta di-mi-ta-di-mi. 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 Ta. That's a really cool one. Dikuta rikita taka. Oh, dude, 021415. He knows a good one. Dikuta rikita taka. Dikuta rikita taka. That's a good one. You guys are dikuta 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 diku dikuta dikuta diku dikuta rikita taka. Dikuta dikuta diku dikuta rikita taka tom. Didn't know that the mustache is real. Oh, the mustache is real, man. Yeah, I think I may get rid of it. I don't know. I just want to get a picture of my identification, like my California Real ID with this thing, and then shave it off, and it'll be funny forever. You know. Yeah. That sounds like the Béla Fleck Cripple Creek video. Yeah, exactly. It is like that. We won't match them, though. I guess that's true. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should take a vote on it. I mean, wouldn't it be funny at like 2,000 subs, like upper lip reveal? That'd be funny, dude. That'd be hella funny. not betray the brotherhood. If anybody starts harassing you in a dark alley, start yelling the rhythmic solfege at them. That might work. That might work. That made my girlfriend giggle. Yeah. So what else? I can't play Freebird. Your banjo always sounds mellow, not too out of everything. Is it the way you play, or is the banjo itself? You know, it's a little bit of both. I definitely have a light touch. I mean, if I played like, I'll play hard. I don't generally like playing like that. I play the soft touch, but the banjo is mellow. I'll generally play this. I generally play with a light touch, and this banjo actually has a mahogany rim, believe it or not. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the rim. Yeah, it's all original Robin Smith. Hey, there is a tab for that on your Patreon. Yeah, I got a Béla Fleck shuck in the corn on there. Yeah, but yeah. Also, another thing that makes the banjo mellow is actually the width of the neck. This is not a regular size neck. It's actually a very jumbo size neck. And these frets are actually jumbo too. I think there's actually like guitar sized frets. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but these are jumbo frets. It's a jumbo neck. It's extra wide and extra fat. Yeah. Extra wide, extra fat. Yeah, I do have a tab like Béla Fleck shuck in the corn on my Patreon. It's true. It's true. That's my style. Love the Terry Bokum. Yeah, Terry Bokum's badass, dude. Terry Bokum's badass. Let's see. Why did I pick up the banjo? That's a long story. But basically, in 8th grade, one of my friends had like a guitar and a bass at his house. He had a guitar at his house. And this like I had listened to that song Smash Mouth, like somebody once told me you. And I was on a road trip one time, and I just remember like it captured my imagination. I just wanted to be. And then this kid, that was like 5th grade, I think. And then this kid had a guitar at his house. And then I was like, oh, let's start a band. So I go there and just kind of like I went like this. And I thought it was hella sick. I didn't do anything with the left hand, but I thought it was fucking so cool. And that was like 6th, 7th grade. And then around that time, I had some other friends who played, and we got together. And one of them, this dude named Luke, taught me a few things on bass. And I remember I wanted to play bass because it had less strings and it seemed less confusing than guitar. And so in 8th grade, every weekend we would get together and play Crazy Train. And I like you know, yeah. Or whatever it is. Yeah, and then so at the end of 8th grade, there was I got a phone call from the music department saying there's going to be a new music teacher, and would you like to be in a guitar, like a performance workshop, where they were taking like guitar, drums, and bassists. And I said, okay, yeah, I'm a bassist. I'll be in it. And they're like, okay, cool. Like, what do you want to be in, beginner, intermediate, advanced? And I said, oh, I want to be in advanced. So then the beginning of my freshman year, all of a sudden I was in a music class. All these kids had been taking like music lessons since they were children, and they actually knew like how to play blues and jazz and classical, and I didn't know how to play shit, dude. I literally did not know how to play anything. I didn't really know how to fret the strings. So it was kind of a sad story, but that music teacher who changed my life for the course of the next 4 years, somehow he pulled it off by telling like the music department or the school, he said, hey, you know, every 10 years my family goes on this sailing trip. I can't be there for the first 3 weeks of class. And somehow he got out of it. There's a substitute teacher. And so this music class, it was absolute chaos. It was absolute chaos. And so all I did, I just went to class and I just like dicked around, and people taught me stuff on guitar, and they taught me stuff on bass, taught me stuff on like ukulele, you know, and on piano and like drums. And one thing that really stuck with me was finger picking. And I learned how to play Blackbird. I learned how to play Stairway to Heaven. And for some reason, those came very naturally to me. And then somewhere along the line, towards the end of the year, somebody put a banjo in my lap and taught me. And so I took my mom to a music store and I was like, hey, Mom, look what I learned how to do. And I like showed her what I could do on the banjo. And that summer, the summer of my freshman year, my mom brought home a banjo for me. And then I just kind of like brought it to class. I was like, oh, look what I got. And the music teacher actually played banjo. And so he had a lot of free time that year. And him and I just hung out and played a lot. And he was like a traditional like Scruggs style player. And we played like Home Sweet Home, he taught me Blackberry Blossom, Salt Creek, Foggy Mountain Breakdown. And he just put the Scruggs book in my lap, and I just kind of learned out of the Scruggs book. But more importantly, I started a band in that class. Oh, yeah, thanks, Ryan. Appreciate that, dude. I started a band in that class called the Itchy Mountain Men. And what would happen is every time the music class was happening, we would leave class and go to other teachers' classes that we liked, and we would play our little songs and pass a tip hat around. And then we got shirts made, and we became kind of popular. The mandolin player's dad was a lawyer, and he was pretty good at office stuff, and he just started getting us gigs. So I didn't even think about it, but all of a sudden, like I was in a band in high school, and we just had gigs lined up because this guy was doing it, and I never really put it down. And then like I discovered, what is the Scruggs book you were just talking about? Oh, it's the book you're supposed to learn from. It's like Earl Scruggs put out a book on how to play the banjo. Yeah, and it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I don't really like learning out of books because you can't hear what comes out of them. What I would do is if I was going to learn the Scruggs book is I would tab everything out in table edit so you can listen to it and then listen to the recording. But tab will mess you up if you try to learn it without listening to it. You have both feel for what you play and are musically intelligent, right? Left brain. Oh, well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I have the feel, but not the intelligence. Yeah, I feel that same way. Yeah, I dedicated a lot of my life to like linguistics, I suppose, and studying etymology just to better improve the vocabulary that I use. But really, that's just because I wanted to play banjo. You know, I wanted to perform. I wanted to throw down. And I tell you, banjo sucks, dude. Banjo's like the hardest instrument to play. And like everybody, they say like learn out of the Scruggs book, but because the Scruggs book kind of sucks. It's like what they learn this like fucking dry thing. It's like I don't even listen to Earl Scruggs. Like, why do I want to learn this? Everybody ends up inventing their own style of banjo. It just happens because the pedagogy is not there. The teaching for banjo is not there, and that's kind of why I had to invent the banjo ascension formula. And like I said, the banjo ascension formula has pillars 3. You have isorhythmation, diatonic triple stops, and modes of rhythm. And with those things, you can really get banjo liberation. And what those 3 pillars that I just said, I have videos for. But what it is it's just a reverse engineering of how the hell Béla Fleck did everything that he did. That's what he does is he plays the melody in like one string, and he adds rolls to it. And then, like, when you're up the neck, you add triple stops. Or quadruple stops or double stops. But basically, if the way that I understand banjo and the vocabulary takes off, there will be a dramatic turn for the banjo. Because right now, I think everybody's fucking confused by the banjo, primarily because it's a rhythmic instrument. His rhythmic sense on long melody tones is delicious. I agree. But everybody thinks music is about the harmony, and they're very confused. They're very confused. The way I perceive music, my ear isn't that good. I've trained my ear a lot, like for harmony. My harmonic ear is not that good. I've been around some very talented people with perfect pitch. I'm not them, but I have a much stronger love of rhythm. And that's kind of why I like slap bass, and I like banjo. It's just like a roll. It's a rhythmic thing. Have I studied Schenkerian analysis? It'd be interesting. No, I have no idea what Schenkerian analysis is, Allison. You gotta send me a link. But yeah, I'm mostly a rhythmic player. If I'm doing like this kind of thing, like just like doing rolls up the neck. And it's send it to me. Yeah, send me. Yeah, you find on the lessons link, rickymeyer.com/lessons. You can send me a message. I'll get back to you from there. But yeah, I'm mostly a rhythmic player. And I think if most banjo players became rhythmic players in their right hand and then added slap bass and drums to their shit, it'd be so sick, dude. And I wouldn't be so bored of like all the banjo music I find online. You know, just a little slap bass, a little drums, and like people love it, dude. It's so sick. And Béla Fleck's the only one who's really done that, you know. But Béla Fleck also, it's the simplicity of what he does because he's primarily rhythm. I mean, same thing with Earl Scruggs, primarily a rhythmic player. A lot of players that I listen to, hey, Arlen, hey, hello, what picks do you use? I use Hofmeyer finger picks. Hofmeyer finger picks and a blue chip thumb pick. I am playing the way for my students to show what I work on. Yeah, the way. So this tune that I play on my album, I put a lot of time into the composition of it, but it has a sup. Use the Hefeweizens. What are they called? The Hofmeyers. Yeah, the way that one. This one has kind of all of the banjo ascension formula. So you got isorhythmation, which is playing the melody and added rolls to it. What rolls do you use? The modes of rhythm rolls, which are 4-note rolls. And then diatonic triple stops is those like 3-note chords everywhere. So feel me out, dog. Here's the melody. So if that's a melody, we can add diatonic triple stops and rolls to it to get this. Hope that makes sense. But I apply that same thing to bluegrass. I mean, it's actually, it comes from bluegrass. I just put it in like a minor key. But you have like, say, what's that fucking melody? That's not a good one. That's it. That one. What tune is that? Somebody. Come on, what tune is that? Think Bluegrass Album Band. Track number 1. Blue Ridge Cabin Home. So if this is the melody of Blue Ridge Cabin Home. Yeah, you got it. So we add rolls to it. So I call that process isorhythmation, is adding rolls to a simple melody. Peace out, Larry. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. And you do the same thing up the neck. So you get that? I just improvised that. I've never played that before, but the idea is I found, in this case, it was double stops, and I found the melody. And I just added with the double stops. And then I added rolls. So that's basically my process. It's the banjo ascension formula. You play the melody, you add rolls to it. What rolls do you use? The modes of rhythm. And what chords do you use? The diatonic triple stops and or diatonic double stops and or diatonic quadruple stops and or diatonic pentuple stops. We haven't gone there yet, but we will. something like that. Anyways, you guys get it. But yeah, that's how I go about playing the banjo. And this is like a tune that I wrote that kind of exemplifies that. And then of course playing banjo, you got to have some hot dogs. Here's just like, this is just like a banjo thing. It's more of a banjo etude, but it works out well. That dominant chord. Which dominant chord? Which dominant chord? That one. Where can you buy it? By what? Can you play an Arabic scale? What is an Arabic scale? The extra you added. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, you like that. You like that 5 of 6. An Arabic scale. Remind me what an Arabic scale is. Is that like, I'm gonna guess flat 2, flat 6, major 7, flat 3? No, major 3. So it's like flat 6, major 7. No. That kind of thing. It would have to be like. Something like that, right? No. Like something like that. It was like Bill Cheatham. Bill Cheatham of Arabia. And like, how do you fold that G melodic scale? Yeah, Bill Cheatham of Arabia. And then like, no. Yeah. So how am I doing that? Basically, I'm keeping all the same rolls of the G major thing. So one thing you got to learn as a banjo player is this Keith scale. You got to learn that. And then the right hand should be all the same. All you got to do is change the notes. In this case, it's a flat 2, flat 6. I think that's it. It's just flat 2, flat 6. Yeah. So I keep the roll the same. Bajir Cheatham. Bajir Cheatham. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good. Bill Cheatham of radio. Bahir Cheatham. Yeah, and then you go like, no. There you go. Same idea. No. Yeah. So got it. Yeah, that was a fun little tangent. Bill Cheatham of Arabia. You know what's a good one is it's Turkey in the Straw. I like that tune. Actually, no. You know what's another good one? Black Mountain Rag. My brain isn't being able to do this so quickly. You'll get it, but so will I. But and then I like going. Fiddler players love me. I hope so. A good tune to learn is Leather Breeches. And then, what the hell was that? Now I'm hearing fucking Bill Cheatham of Arabia in my head. Gotta give him the eyebrow. Let's see. What was that quick run, please? You want this one? So this one, the rhythm is triplet 1 2 3 4 1. Does that make sense? And this thing starts with an index forward roll and follows through and ends. So that's thumb forward and then middle reverse. It's a little triplet right there. Yeah. So my boy Vojtek, I hope I'm saying your name right, man. Vojtek, you're Vojtek. I hope I'm saying it right. I'll play Blues Cabin Home for you. I do like this one. There's a well-beaten path on this old mountainside where I wandered when I was a lad. And my mother and dad are laid there to rest. They're sleeping in peace together there. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia. From those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain? Make my resting place upon the hill so high. Now my thoughts wander back to the old ramshack shack in those Blue Ridge hills far away. There my mother and dad are laid there to rest. They're sleeping in peace together there. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia, where my Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you marry me on the mountain? Make my well through out of mine. I return to that old mountain home with a sigh. I've been longing for days gone by. When I die, won't you bury me on this old mountainside? Make my resting place upon the hill so high. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia. From those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away near my Blue Ridge mountain home. Yeah. Nacho San Vicente. I don't know Run Around. I'm sorry. My cat's name is Nacho though. Have you any etudes to develop some specific techniques? Well, what specific techniques are you talking about here? I'm curious. Because what I'll generally do if I'm trying to learn something is I'll try to do it while falling asleep, if that makes sense. For instance, like this tune that I wrote like a year ago. This one, Alani's Lullaby. What I did to practice that to make the roll feel really nice is I like literally would just like would go like this, like. I would keep the roll going and mess around with the voicings, but the idea is you want to like really relax into it. So you're exercising your subconscious mind and really relaxing your whole tendons, like the whole thing. You got to relax the back, the hips, the shoulders, the arms, and finally the hands. Yeah. Cool, man. Yeah, do it. All right, guys. I'm gonna sign off. So if you have any more questions, let me know. Maybe I'll play one more. Let me know. Okay, fine. You guys are being shy. I'll play Home Sweet Home for you. This is a nice Scruggs style favorite. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Yeah, DM me, Anthony. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off, but much love. I really appreciate all you guys being my YouTube audience and everything. I really appreciate you guys. So thanks for hanging out. I do really care about your thoughts because I am looking to grow the channel, and what you guys say means a lot to me. So thank you so much. See you next time.